as always, we have our eyebrows done. I used the NYX Eyebrow Gel in the shade Blonde, and then we went ahead and did this eye. This lash is freaking huge, but this is what we created. And we are going to use this new palette. So it is called Changeable Fantasy, and my amazing boyfriend got it for me, and this is what it looks like. Yes, it is a dupe of the James Charles. I have tried to get it, and it is not possible, so, but it is amazing. Look at this pigment. Y'all, it's so good. So we are going to do the other eye together, so let's just jump right into it. Okay, as always, we have some tape on. I had to show y'all a little bit of a, because it's iridescent and it's so pretty. I got it in the dollar section at Target. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to use this Luxie 239 Precision Shader Brush. So it's just a little flat, little fluffy type brush. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is just a light nude. None of these have names, so if you get this palette, then you already know. Alright, so we're just going to take this and pack it all over my lid. So now I'm going to take this flat brush. I don't know where it came from, probably Amazon, because it's just like a little mermaid type one. And I'm going to go in with the shade next to it, which is just a sparkly, well, it's not like sparkly, it's like a satin golden champagne color. And we're going to put that under my brow. So pretty. Look at that. Just a little bit of a pop of highlight, and I'm going to drag it all the way. Okay, so I am just going to jump in with a neon shade. So I'm going to take this orange right here, and I'm going to take the fluffy crease brush from Younique, and I'm just going to go right in. So you just want to be really sure to blend that up and into the front part. We are doing a half cut crease, but you still want the orange to go all the way. Okay, so we have this bright orange red all on. Also, my nails are completely jacked up. This one I broke off cleaning the fridge. And the rest of them I painted over them because they were black, and then I decided to do Bryce's toes, and then he was like, take it off, take it off. So I took it off, and when I took it off I also took off some of my polish, so we're gonna get them done tomorrow. Anyways, this is a BH Cosmetics 101 blending brush. It's just a fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go in with this lighter orange right here. I'm not sure if it comes up on camera as a light orange, but it is. And I'm going to just nicely put that around the top just to help blend in this bright color. Okay, so now I have the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer on the back of my hand and this flat Luxie brush. This is what I use to cut my crease. It is the 245 Small Shader. And we are going to just get into this concealer, and I'm going to cut my crease, do a half cut crease. Also, the concealer is in light medium. This is a sample tube of the concealer that I got from Sephora or Ulta, something like that. And I'm just going to go in like I told y'all and cut this crease in half. Okay, so we have this concealer cut where I want it, and I'm just going to take my finger and lightly press in the concealer to diffuse that harsh line. Okay, so going back in with that bright orange shade, I'm going to blend into the concealer. Again, this will help get rid of the harsh line. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with that Luxie shader brush, and I'm going to go back in with this light shade and set the concealer. Okay, so my camera decided to be a little butthole and not record. I was talking for like 10 minutes, not even kidding. And I already put the purple shade on, so I went in with this shade right here and I just packed it on with my finger, so that's what it looks like. I'm so mad because I was like talking about this palette. It's so good, y'all. And anywho, let's do some liner. So if you saw my unboxing video, I think it's like 2 or 3 videos below this one, I got a package from the brand called Focculare. I don't know how to pronounce it, so if you know how to pronounce it, please help me. But this is the jumbo liner that I got in, and I have yet to use it, so I went ahead and used it and I freaking fell in love. So let me just hide this lash for a second, but that's what it looks like. It's so good. So I'm gonna use, I didn't use the seal side, which is the stamp. I didn't use that side, but I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the chubby side, and I will show y'all how good it is. Here we have the liner done. So I'm going to go in with the Focculare Balm Lashes Volumizing Mascara. Again, this came in that box they sent me. And we're just going to do a thin coat. Now I'm going to take the Younique Moodstruck Precision Eyeliner in the shade Perfect, which is black. And I'm going to go ahead and tightline. For lashes, I'm going to go in with this gorgeous... This lash is literally the biggest lash that I've ever used. Like, look at these suckers. Well, sucker. It's so big. So they are from Red Aspen, and they're in the style Serina. So one of the girls on my Facebook that actually sells these lashes reached out to me and said she wanted me to try them. So that's what I'm doing. She also sent me a sample of the lash glue. So I have her business card. I'm not sure if she wants her number or anything on here, so I'm going to ask her first. And I will put her name and everything down in the description. I'll see what she says, but it is also going to be on my Facebook. I know she is okay with it being on Facebook, so you can definitely go to that. It will be in the link down below, but we are going to pop this baby on, so I will be right back. Okay, lashes are on. They're gorgeous. I am obsessed with them. I will definitely leave her info down below if she lets me. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get into this face. So I'm going to go in with primer. This is the Nature by Nature Flash Matte Perfecting Primer. I am trying to test it out. This is probably the 4th or 5th time that I've used it, and it's pretty good. I use about that much, and we're just going to go in, and I mainly focus it on my oily spots. It goes everywhere, but mainly on those oily spots. Alright, so now we're going to do foundation. I'm going to mix these two. This is the Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation from Younique in the shade Velour. And then the Makeup Revolution Define and Conceal. Conceal and Define. I always mix them up. Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation in the shade F5. So we're just going to take a little bit of both. This one is too light for me, and the other one is like a little too dark. And like, I do have a tan, but I want to mix in a little bit of a lighter to get my shade because this might be too dark for me. So also I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to go ahead and put this on while I'm talking, but I'm going to tell y'all the self tanner I use is from B-Tan. I will, I just dropped some. I will tag them below, but now, so I've always bought their self tanner, but it's always been online. So now we actually just got told that they are going to be selling it in Walmart. So, and I'm sure it will be sold in Ulta soon too. So y'all really need to get it because it's so good. It's my favorite. Y'all should see it like when I first like tan. It's so, so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to take this flat brush. My favorite self tanner. It's going to be sold at Walmart, and I'm so excited because now I won't have to wait for it to come in. I can just go up to the local Walmart and get me some. Okay, so we have that all blended in really nicely. For highlight, I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay concealer in the shade Light Neutral. And we're just going to put this under my eyes. And then along my chin, or I mean along my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. I have a large forehead, so I don't do any on my forehead. Sometimes a little from my nose. I'm doing another little coat under here. Sometimes the rest from my nose will go onto my forehead. Totally fine, but I don't put it there. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. Or blender thingy. I don't know what it's called. But it's like a huge one because it's made for like your body, for like body makeup or self-tanning and stuff. So I use it for my face. So I'm going to take this baking sponge. I forgot what it's called. I think it's like Cake Bake or something like that. I can't remember. I'll put it down below. And I'm going to take the Coty Airspun and we're going to bake. Okay, so for bronzer, I want to try this out. So this is the Loose Powder Foundation from Younique in the shade Chiffon, which is too dark for me right now. So I want to try it as bronzer and just see how it goes. We're just going to peel off the little thingy. So it looks like this. And I have tried it before and it was super dark, so we're going to try it for bronzer. It's actually really pretty. So I get asked a lot what brush this is. So it literally is from like eBay or Amazon. I think it was like 60 cents or something. My mom got it for me. And it has like little like thingies in it. It doesn't have a name. I just really like it for, I have one that's a bigger for blush and I like this one for bronzer. So if you just look up like gem filled brush or something like that, I'm sure it will come up and you can find it. But it's super inexpensive and I like it. Okay, so I'm going to go back with the Coty Airspun and the baking sponge and carve out my contour. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Moodstruck Powder Blush. As always, this is my favorite freaking blush ever. And plus, I need to go get some more blushes because I only have like 3. But it's in the shade Serene. And we're going to put this on just to give me a little bit of a more glowy look because we are super matte right now. Alright, so I'm going to take this BH Cosmetics brush. It's in the number 1. The other brush that I use for my foundation is the number 3. This is a brush set. I will link it down below like I did in my previous videos when I have used it. So we're just going to dust off the translucent powder. Alright, so for my inner corner highlight, I'm actually going to go in with this shade right here. It's just a really pretty light pink rose gold shade. And we're just going to put that into my inner corner. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking pretty. This pigment, it's so ridiculous. I need to ask him how much he paid for this palette because I need him to order me like 7 more. And I'm going to put a little bit under my brow. So pretty. Love it. Okay, so what is left on this crease brush is what I'm going to use to smoke out my lower lash line. Okay, so I totally just realized that this palette actually came with contour shades, but it's okay. So I'm going to use the highlighting shade, which is this shade right here, and this is from the same brush set. It's from BH Cosmetics, the number 5, and we're going to highlight. I'm probably going to have to get a bigger brush. But that is so pretty. Oh my gosh.
The best sweet tea ever.
Alright, so I went ahead and put on some lower lash mascara. My lips look crazy, I know. We're about to put on a liquid lipstick. But I'm going to take the Younique, I'm going to take the Younique Precision Pencil in the shade Pristine. Yes, which is just white, and we're gonna do the waterline so it makes your eyes look more awake and bigger.
Just look at that. My baby's the best.
Okay, so now that I took my little hot Cheeto break, I'm going to go in with the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Canes. Don't judge me for the way I pronounce things. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and align my lips. Alright, so I have this lip liner on, so now I'm going to go in with the Younique lipstick in the shade Stuck Up, which is just a really pretty nude. And we're going to put this on. So now to lock all this in, I'm going to go with the Younique Behold setting spray and set my face. Okay everybody, so this is the finished look. I did curl my hair today just to add a little bit more glam. My tongue's red from the hot Cheetos. But so this is a close-up like I always show y'all. So this palette is probably the best palette that I've ever used. I'm not just saying that because Bryce got it for me. I literally am so obsessed with it. It is so good. I cannot wait to see all of the amazing looks that I'm going to create with it. And these lashes too, they are so bomb. They're like top, like I'm talking like Lily lashes good. I don't know how much they are because like I told y'all, she sent them to me to just test out and tell you guys about. So I love them though. They're so pretty. Like just look at that. Would you just look at it? But the lash glue was okay. I had to use my duo on this side because the lash was not going on. But it was pretty good. I did love the Younique powder as a bronzer. Like that's going to be a total like new thing. Like what the crap. Like it ended up being too dark for me, but hey, I used it for something else. But anyways, I don't want to just sit here and talk your ears off. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Like I always tell y'all, and like this video. Feel free to comment something, like maybe your favorite part of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please tell me down below because I want to know that y'all like my content. But I will see you guys in my next video. I love you all. Y'all are the best, and I hope y'all have a really good day. Bye guys.